Happy Friday! Good karma, right? For Friday. How did it go yesterday? Did you smile at some complete strangers who thought you were totally off your rocker? Why is it that people think that we're crazy because we're smiling at them? I don't know. Okay, so as usual, I'm sweaty and I haven't taken a shower yet. It's like 2 o'clock California time. I'm sorry I didn't post a breakfast recipe this morning. I'm going to do that this afternoon. My daughter, for some of you know, and some of you don't know, my daughter is doing her semester abroad in Europe, and she got food poisoning last night. And so she was up all night, which means she was texting me, and it was like the middle of the night there, and then it was the morning, and then it was, she's gonna be fine, but it was just, she didn't feel good, and she just wanted to talk, and so I was on the phone, and then I had to go teach Pilates and do all that other stuff and get my own workouts in. So here I am. So I will post one more breakfast recipe today. So a couple things. One, how did it go yesterday smiling at complete strangers? I'm telling you, when you sometimes you have to fake it till you make it. So you just put on a smile and smile back at people, or initiate the smile, or say hi, or pay a compliment, or whatever. It just elevates your own mood. So we're doing it to create happiness out into the world, but here's a secret. It creates happiness within ourselves. So I don't know. I think it's just one of those things that helps us glow from the inside out. Number two, how did it go with mastering your breakfast this week? Next week, same focus. Again, master that breakfast. I want you to have 2 or 3 really good breakfasts that you like, that you know exactly how to prepare them, you know how to pre-prepare them, you know how to warm them up, you know how to travel, you know where to shop for them. I want those mastered, so that you just don't even really have to think about it anymore. Yep, I eat the same thing pretty much every single day, and that's okay. I change up the berries, so whatever's in season, but that's okay. I don't have to think about it. Therefore, I'm not caught off guard to make a poor choice. So that's what I'm trying to get across, is that we can have this food ready to go, so that we are not caught starving and reaching for something that isn't going to make us healthy from the inside out. So I've had a couple of questions that I wanted to address. For some of the women that came in a little bit late to the program, they were asking some things, and then just some things I wanted to clarify. So counting calories. My motivation for having you count calories that first week and the second week was to kind of have a wake-up call for people to find out exactly where their caloric intake was coming from. How much were you eating? It just, for some people, it was like the taking the pictures and the measurements. You needed to have that wake-up call to see, wow, I eat such and such amount of this particular food, that's lopsided in comparison to what I thought I ate, or whatever. So but going forward, I don't necessarily want it to be about counting calories. I've said this a couple different times, but when you are eating food that is whole, that is clean, that is full of fiber and healthy fats, your weight just kind of goes where it's supposed to go. It's when we overindulge in things that don't fall into those categories that the weight begins to creep on. So I know that there's some of you that wanted to, eat 1,100, eat 1,200, eat 1,300. I don't really want you to get caught up in that number, because who wants to count calories for the rest of their life? I don't. I want to do it once a month for 4 days to just check in on my portion control. It's really what I'm doing, is checking in on portion control. But other than that, if I'm eating clean, whole, healthy food that, grows out of the ground, or is, raised properly, I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, if I'm eating pumpkin cheesecake, I have something to worry about. So if we can just shift that focus. So, but for those of you who want to count calories for the time being, 1,200 is really, really low, especially if we're working out. I don't want to tell you how much I eat. I mean, I know how much I eat for the most part because I eat the same thing every day, and I do that check-in about once a month. But ideally, if you are working out 45 to 60 minutes a day and you're eating clean, whole, healthy foods, your calories should be around 1,600. That's a healthy amount. That allows for you to have energy so that you can get that workout in. 1,200 calories, you're bordering on hangry there. So I encourage you to, we drop down that 200 to 250 calories to kind of jumpstart stuff. And because you were still eating the way that I didn't ask you to make any changes in what you were eating. So I assumed that the majority of us were eating more calories of unhealthy processed foods than we thought we were. So we needed to take that 200 to 250 calorie drop down in those first couple weeks. But now that we've added workouts in, we need to level off at a calorie number that is sustainable for a lifetime. Because remember, this isn't, the Biggest Loser where we're trying to lose a bunch of weight really, really fast. We're trying to be slow and steady. So I don't want to make this video too long. I might make 2 videos so that I can upload both of them. So don't get hung up on the calories. What I do want you to get hung up on is sugar. Cut that crap out. I'm going to address a little bit of this in the next one, but how much sugar should you have? So if you're eating something clean, clean, whole, and healthy, most of the things that I eat have 9 grams or less of sugar in them. So I don't take a Snickers bar and figure out how much is in a Snickers bar and then cut it up and eat 9 grams worth of sugar of a Snickers bar. No. But, if I'm going to have a Zing bar, I think my Zing bars have 9 or 11 grams of sugar in them. If I'm going to eat, just anything, I just check the sugar. I want to see low sugar. So what is low? 9, 7, 3. I think in a slice of Ezekiel bread, there's 3 grams of sugar. The lower the sugar, the better. The lower the sugar, the better. The lower the sugar, the better. I want to reiterate that. You should choose foods that are creating health and vibrance inside. So if you have your choice between a can of chicken noodle soup that maybe only has 5 grams of sugar, or you can have, something like, I'm being caught off guard, like a chicken salad where you had a breast of chicken and you cut it up and you put some grapes and some walnuts and a little bit of Greek yogurt and you stirred it all up and you added some mustard. So you had something that was sweet from the grapes, crunchy from the walnuts, and then you have the baked chicken breast, which is awesome. And you had a chicken salad. I would rather you eat the chicken salad with more calories than the can of soup with less calories and less sugar, right? Because the can of soup does nothing for us. It's filled with salt and there's nothing in it that's going to be great. But that chicken salad, the walnuts have fiber and whole fats that are super good. The chicken is clean protein. The grapes have resveratrol and they have fiber, and I think I spit. I got excited. Okay, so hopefully that helps to explain. I'm going to make another video right now, but I'm going to upload this first. Okay, guys, watch. Stay tuned.